All right, so we are the Horror Cats podcast.
Oh, horror cats.
Horror Cats, that's
Okay.
right.
Oh.
And we are here with Mr. Turek, VP of Blumhouse.
Yes.
And honestly, one of the things that we wanted to ask you is, where do you see or where do you feel the horror genre is going in the future?
I would say more unpredictable horror, like movies like Talk to Me, Barbarian. Like we made a movie called Megan that was definitely off kilter and wild. I think stuff that's fresh, a little outside the box thinking. I'm trying to think of another good example. But yeah, those modern, like original, contemporary, and again, just like and relatable.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to. My big thing is like asking the question, what if? What if this happened to you? What if you got in your car and that happened? What if you went on a road trip and this happens? And also the kind of, can I swear?
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna say, and my other kind of favorite subgenre is fuck around and find out.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like, oh, we fucked around and did this. Oh, fuck, now we're screwed. It's like, so yeah.
Yeah. You've had such an enriching history, especially with your time at Fangoria.
Yeah.
Does that time frame with looking at like everything that's practical, as opposed to now with a lot of heavily relied upon visuals being AI, does that impact your ability to like look at what possibilities are, or what you would say, hey, I give the thumbs up to this?
Question behind that is AI helpful?
Yes.
I mean, like, look, you'll never be able to replace the creative brains who are behind, storyboard artists and concept artists and directors and writers and actors. You need all of that. You need the human touch. Is AI interesting? Yes, but I think it's AI will never replace that.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, the Krampus team. No, I mean, like, look, I think it's similar to like when VFX were coming up and Jurassic Park was coming out, and you had even like Terminator 2 and stuff like that. Everybody in the makeup effects world was really nervous, and I realized, and like I think all technology it can help serve some purpose, but it's got to work hand in hand with the tangible.
What the story is, right?
What
Yeah.
the story is and all that stuff. I mean, like, I support our writers, I support our directors, and all of that stuff.
For sure.
It's got to come from here.
Yeah, that's right. So going deep into you personally.
Yes.
What is it that made you who you are to take on this genre of storytelling, and what made you want to really go in this direction?
Outsider misfit psychology, maybe. I mean, like. No, I mean, like, look, I was raised with, like a handful of friends growing up, but, I was always looked at as the weird kid who, was off drawing comic books and weird werewolves and vampires and stuff like that, and you just fall in line with your own fellow misfits when you're growing up in school. But, no, I mean, I think horror is helpful. Horror movies are helpful. Scary movies are helpful. They make you more cautious. They make you more aware. They make you more thoughtful. They make you look at the world in a different way.
Sure.
I mean, like, I see a lot of friends and a lot of people posting about like what's happening right now, and all my brain can go to is we've seen decades of horror movies warning us,
Yes.
telling us don't go in this direction. Like, I think about this really weird Rutger Hauer movie, Split Second, in which London is literally underwater, and I'm like, we're a year away from that,
Right.
I mean, like, horror, scary movies, especially movies in general, have always been a platform to show us where we're going, or show us where we've been and where we are. But horror movies, especially, tap into what I was talking about before, the what if. We didn't listen to any of that.
And the F around and find out.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and we definitely did. So, I mean, obviously, I hope our world can sway back in a more positive direction. And out of that, in this whole journey we're all collectively going on in a community, will inspire younger creatives and current creatives to make even more scary original horror.
For sure. So what is that quintessential horror movie for you?
Oh gosh, I mean, I just rewatched John Carpenter's The Thing, and it just put
Oh,
me
that's
in,
our
and it just
favorite.
it just put me in like a real nihilistic, cynical world view. But I love that movie, and like it was just the other day I was reading in the news that we just defrosted a worm that's 46,000 years old or something. And I was like, no, don't do that.
That's right.
Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Yeah, put it back where it came from.
With it, fuck around and find out, right?
Stop looking to the past, man. We gotta focus on the future. We gotta focus on making this world a better place. So yeah.
So, huge debate on The Thing since you brought it up.
Yeah.
Is Childs an alien at the end, or are they both human at the end? Your opinion.
I have always lived with the belief that neither of them were the Thing, and whatever happened afterwards, they had to like reconcile their shit. You know, like I believe like, you know, to me after the Thing, they just went off and walked off into the sunset together.
Here you go.
It was a great Dark Horse comic book that explored all of that.
You know what? We were just talking about that at lunch.
yeah.
We were saying, does that Dark Horse comic book, is that canon to you,
You know
or
what?
is that
It's I don't know.
expanded
It
universe?
doesn't matter if it's canon to me. It matters if it's canon to John Carpenter. I remember there was an interview a long time ago where he said that he liked that sequel. You know. So
Yeah. All right.
Wait a
Another.
minute, so I ask you a question. Are you horror cats? Is it cat themed?
No.
It's just
It's
cool
we're
horror
two
cool cats.
hanging
All
out
right,
who love to talk about horror.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
since it's something that we both love,
Yeah.
we decided, hey, look, this is something that we will sit down and have discussions over ad nauseum on things, and just to see you here, seeing you here and knowing, that is just awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're too kind. You're too kind. No, I love coming. I haven't been to MidSummer since pre-pandemic, so it's nice to be here, surrounded by so many like-minded horror fans. And Halloween. What I love about this is that it's spooky themed. It's Halloween season themed. You know. I mean, we also have Monster Palooza, but I feel like it's more industry related, more behind the mask, monster making, all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So one more quick personal question.
Yeah.
I gotta ask because we had this debate. In your opinion, do you believe that Reagan from The Exorcist qualifies as a final girl?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think there's enough qualifiers. She's victimized through most of it, and she's never really given a chance to like overcome the odds. Yeah. A bunch of priests do that, and then they pay the price for it. So, but no, I don't think so.
Awesome. Keep on doing the
Thank
great.
you.
We appreciate you so
Oh,
much.
thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Have a fun.
Thank you, you too. All right.